Hello, good morning, happy Wednesday. Halfway through the week. Let's see, this is not the right browser to be on. I want to be on here. So where we left off yesterday, we were creating, which thing? It's supposed to be a 200. Is this get all users? Oh, get one author with their books. Right. Okay. Get one author with their books. So we're getting a 404 right now, and it's tempting to go to just /authors. That should be easy enough. Let's go ahead and create ourselves an appropriate routing folder for this or file. So let's see, we have authors. I guess this is going to go in there. Oh, and hey, Zilby, you're here. All right, so we'll get one author. At least we'll begin by fixing that 404 error. Now I could potentially combine these routers into a single one too, because it's all related to authors. I've thought about that, but I also don't know how. I don't know. We'll have to play with it to sort of see how we feel about it. Can't remember if it's brackets or it's colon. I think it's colon. So we'll have an ID. All right, so that should make you get the 200 okay, and you're passing. So we need to go back to our tests. All right, we have get one author with their books. Currently, we're just testing that we got a 200 okay. We know we're going to author ID 1, and then we can actually check, I believe, that what we have in the database. Oh, and don't I have a select? Can I do that again? Yes. Okay, so let's grab as part of this. Let's grab select. Okay, so author ID 1 is unpublished. Author ID 2 has one book, and 3 has multiple books. So I want 2 actually. So not this. Okay, so I go to 2. And then I'm going to, oh, you sat down. I go to 2, and then I guess we should okay, so we should figure out what we're getting back from this. Types wise, we're gonna get back a book. We're gonna get an author back, probably with books. So, all right, so we'll have the author. So we'll have this author coming back. And then probably need a book. All right, what do we have in books? We have book name, price, and in stock. Ooh, this is probably going to be an I-32 because Postgres doesn't have an unsigned. Right, we found that out last time. Okay, so we have name, price, and in stock. I probably want to convert this from a model. So I can do an into on this one. Okay, so I grab that out. Now I should be able to do probably a query. What do we have for that? Right, so part of author queries now. We have insert author, we have get author by ID. Probably get author by ID. I also wanted to get the books for this. Okay, so we find by ID. I want to join the books. So let's go take a look at CORM again. Probably not SQL. I want CORM. This is going to be a one-to-many. Ooh, okay. So we need to define the relation. Okay, so an entity cake. Oh, so this is done inside of the defined the generated file. I think so. Let's see. So we have an entity. So it's an author books, right? So an author has multiple books. Yeah, oh yeah. Here, pub enum relation. So I have to add this in here. So it's one author has multiple books. So that's a fruit. So book. And then an impl. Okay, so relation trait for relation. We then match on self. Okay. Active model behavior for active model. Oh, that's not. Oh, impl relation trait for relation. Okay, so function def self related. Okay, we match on self. Okay, so when we see the book, I want. We're going to do entity. Has many. Then we're going to go to the other entity and hand that in. So we're going to have super. I'm in authors, right? So has many books. Entity. And then I have to into it. Missing attribute C or M. Let's see. Okay, so the trait entities book entity related entities author entity is not set. Do I need to do this to the other one too? Oh, wait, I need to do this, right? So impl related for entity. Good morning, Flint Rusty. How are you doing today? I have not read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It's on my list. Like I've read a lot of good things about it, and so I don't remember if I purchased it or not. I have it on my list to read at some point in time in the future. Okay, so then we do function to relation root dot def. Interesting. So relation interesting. Oh, alternatively, the definition can be shortened by the derive relation macro, where the following eliminates the need for... Oh, this is probably what I want. Related still has to be implemented by hand. Interesting. This public enum. Oh, so I can get rid of you. We're gonna derive relation. So if I do this, I can't do this. I think that's what it's trying to say. So I want to take you now. Super books entity. Get rid of you. So I think I need to implement this. Okay, I need to implement this on the other side now. So a book can have many authors. There can be many authors for a book. So I want to go to books now. So we have author. This is going to be C or M. That C or M. As many, and then equals, then the hand, I give it the super entity. Okay, so authors. That. There we go. Okay, so you're happy now, and I have to import that related. So import related. Ooh, but I have to give it the type, right? The type is going to be that author. And that's when we just do that relation. Okay, so. Now you're still unhappy when I do that. The following other types implement trait related entities, authors, entities, books. So do you need to be like the exact same? And this one works just fine. Did I didn't like bring anything in that could be anything else. Okay, the trait bound entities books entity, and we're in authors. So the trait bound entities books entity. So we have super books entity. Related super books entity. Now is this supposed to be self? So we're in relation to fruit entity. Okay. I'm in one to many. Let's do many to many. Oh, I probably need... Okay, so it's something different. Oh, okay. So we have two, and then I need the via. Okay, so on cake. It's not showing what the enum looks like, but I'm guessing that's... A cake has many filling, and filling are shared by many cake. Okay, so impl related. So for cake, its impl for related is super filling entity. So it has many filling. Oh, but it's super cake filling. And then it's via cake filling. Oh, okay. So I need to go to the relationship and add those in. Okay, so I need to add in book authors, we need to add in two relationships here. So we have books, authors. Okay, so for books, super books second entity, super authors entity. Okay, so for the relation, it can only be one, right? So maybe it makes more sense for this to be single. Then we have to import related. Which is going to be that super books entity for relation. And then that's going to be, okay, so it's not going to be sum. That's going to be this one, essentially. So oh, this going to be has one, right? And then, okay, so superfood entity for entity, and then function 2, okay, relation. Okay, so you have this one, but now you're yelling at me. Okay, on the cake entity, implement the related filling entity trait. So on authors, we implement the related filling entity. Okay, so the related books entity, and it has multiple books, okay? Which also means we have to do this, right? So import related, relation books def. Relation CRM is an arrow. It has from and to. Cake filling relation cake defines cake filling to cake. Calling rev reverses it into cake to cake filling. Chaining this with cake filling relation filling, which defines cake filling to filling, resulting in cake to cake filling to filling. Okay, so in cake, I want, okay, so import to filling, my relationship is, okay, so 2 is to cake filling. Okay. So I want to go 2 books. 2 is super books author relation book def. And then via okay, so I also need via. Which I'm going to do Super cake filling relationship cake. Oh, back to this from cake filling. Okay. Okay, that's it for that one. You're still unhappy with that derived relation. I wonder if I need to have many to many for the join table. Yeah, let's do this now here. So for you want to go to authors. You have many authors. You're going to go to authors entity. For the 2, it's now going to be super books authors relationship author. Okay, via, it's going to be super books offers. Okay, so we still have that. Book authors is upset now. So now I wonder if this actually does need to be a mini. Okay, so info related to books entity. 2 is going to be relation. Let's also change this. Okay, so related to books entity, R2 is relationship books def and then authors def, right? Okay. Do I need to define the inverse relation? Wait, they have this? I can do this? That feels nicer. But okay, that doesn't seem to... We still have this error. In everywhere. So we have it in authors, we have it in book authors, and we have it in books. No variant or associated item named author. Okay, so let's... Right, so we changed that to authors, and this is books. So maybe that's a problem. Okay, the trait bound entities books entity, and then that's the same for all of them. So the trait bound entities books entity related entities authors entities is not satisfied. The other types implement trait related are entities authors entities as CRM related. Am I doing this like backwards or? I'm not seeing it as like it needs like a one. So the trait bound entities books entity related entities authors entity is not satisfied. So do I need to? Okay, so we're in authors. I'm related to books. I don't think I need to do like a impl for anything else, right? So super books entity. Okay, entities authors entity related implements entity. Book authors implements that, and books. Oh, books relate. Yeah, that's everything implements it. So I'm guessing I have to have the inverse. That must be, that's the only thing I'm missing out of here. So let's try adding the inverse. On a cake filling entity, its cake ID attribute is referencing the primary key of cake entity, and its filling ID attribute is referencing the primary key of filling entity. To define the inverse relation, add two new variants, cake and filling, to the relation enum. So hold on. So in cake filling, we have relation cake and filling. Okay. Define both relationships with entity belongs to. Oh, okay. I didn't do that. I think I did it just the normal one. So if we go to book authors here we have books and authors, and I don't need these. We're gonna do impl relation trait for relation. Oh, okay. So I think that's what we're missing. Okay, so we have function def. We're gonna match on self in here. So, okay, so if it's this first one, we then want to do entity belongs to. Okay, so it belongs to super cake. So this is If it's cake, it belongs to, okay. And then have to tell it from and to. Okay, so from. Okay, so which column it is. Okay, so I have to do, this is books. So column, books column. Book ID. And then to. This is going to be super cake column. Okay, so. Oh, this is going to cake. Oh, this is my own column. Oh. I think I did that wrong. I don't want you. Okay, so the 2 is going to be super books column ID. I'm going to do an into here. Okay, and then you are going to be self, as in it's going to be our own entity. So entity column. Which is already here. Okay, so empty, so column, this is book ID, goes from book ID to that. And that's it, right? Yeah. Okay, so from is going to be our own, right? So column author ID. 2 is going to be ID. Into you. I was really hoping. Oh, and then this doesn't have a derived relation. The following other types implement trait CRM related. Author's entity as CRM. So I'm using book authors now. So related are author's entity or books relation. Oh, and I guess we could do this one too now. So on cake, we're going to filling. So it's impl related. Oh, for... No, I did it for entity. So related to filling. Okay, super books entity to that. And then we're going to go to super the join table relation filling. Okay, so super join table relation books def. And then this one is super join table relation final def rev. I don't think that should change it because it's not like a trait. Okay, so that's authors. If we go to books, this was supposed to be implemented for entity. Aha, okay, so it's now compiling. Okay. So how do I want to do this? We want to go into source queries and get author by ID. So I get one. I guess I await. I should get them back. I wonder if I just automatically get everything now. I wonder if this is gonna fail when I get a single author. Oh, and that was due to I'm only using get author by ID. I don't think I'm hitting that query yet, am I? All right, I guess we'll just get one author right now. And I'll just get author by ID 2. Just hard code that in. That gives me an option of an author, and let's debug this. This is probably gonna crash in multiple reasons. Okay, so you need to implement debug, right? Okay, so we do that. Now you need to implement. Oh, you do implement debug. Okay, perfect. I'm surprised that didn't crash. Okay, so get URI, get authors to. Here's our query so that's for the insert. Oh, for the get, some author ID to name one book. Wait, so is that what I got? Yeah, got author. Okay, so some author ID to name one book. But I want the books too, which that's probably going to happen in the query here. Wait, wrong query. And this query here. So I'm doing this into, but I don't think I should be. I think we should have this. Let's implement a to-do. So hold on. Okay, so we're gonna author, we get by this ID. Okay, inquiry for one author. All right, so we have the model ID to name one book. Now I think I can tell you to, oh, I'm gonna have to map you probably. So we have the author model, the author. Can I get the book? I want to like author queries, author's model. So okay, author. Okay, so I have the idea, I have the name. There's nothing special here. I want the relationship to it. So how do I use it? This is how to define it. How do I use it and get it? Okay, no, that's not what I want. don't think that's what I want either. Find related models? Find a cake model first. Then find all related fruits of this cake? Oh, I was really hoping it would like give me some new type with like something else in it. Okay, so we get the cakes. So we cakes find. And then I can do from that cake load many. Load many to many. Oh, okay. So hold on. Can I do that here in this map? I don't know if I can. Okay, so hold on. Let's try. I'm gonna unwrap this. Zoom, hello. How are you doing today? I think I'm hunting for the eager loading approach. Is there eager loading? Okay, I skipped over that one. Wait, did I? Ooh, wait. No, I think this is right. All related models loaded at once to provide minimum database round trips. Yes, okay. So one to many, using the find with related method, the related models will be grouped with the parent models. To achieve this, the query is ordered by cake's primary key. Okay, so this will perform 2 joins when there's a junction table involved. So I find with related. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. I have some links turned off. That was I should okay. I'm going to whitelist the CQL domain. Give me 1 second. And then those links will be allowed. No, not docs. What? Options. Okay, so CQL and CQL, enable those. Okay, so sorry about that. Zoom, you should now be able to repost that link and it should just work. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now I can copy you. Excellent. All right, so we can do this find also related. Yeah. I was on the same page. I mean, you got me there with the eager loading. That made it really easy to find. So thank you for that. Okay, so let's undo this. Let's come back to where we were. Okay, so we have author equals author's entities find by ID. So before we get the 1, I want to do find with related. Find with related. Oh, and I tell it what I find related wise. And in this case, it would be author. Ooh, which would be something like author's entity, I think. No, wait. This is author. I want books. Find with books. Give me one. Okay. What do you return? Okay, so find with related. Now that was doing it all. You are now no method name 1. Oh, I can't do that. So select too many. I can't do one. I have to do all. Oh, that's too bad. Go away. Stop. Okay. Is there only all now? Is that all? Is that my only choice? So we have all, we have stream. And that's it. Okay, great. So I have to do all. That's going to give me a vector of these. And then I want to, there should only be one of them, right? Like I'm getting the single author. Oh, so this is going to give me all authors. Oh, but I'm doing this find by ID. So I'm doing authors, get by ID. The ID is a primary key, so they can only be one of them. But it's going to give me... Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So instead of a new struct with books inside of it, it's a tuple. So is the first tuple going to be... Okay, did you actually show this? Okay, so it's going to be the cake and then a vector for each cake, a vector of fruits. Oh, I don't know how I don't know how I feel about that. So then this, okay, so this vector should be length of 1 at most. So if it doesn't find it. So what I okay. So I guess we need to handle this now. So if author is empty, I want to do an early return of okay, none. Then assuming that we now have the author, now I can unwrap. Well, I guess it's not. I can get the first one. I can grab the first one. All right, so you're going to be authors. Let's just get index of 0. We know that absolutely exists. Okay, that gives me now model and vector fruit, so we can now destructure this. Oh, this is going to be authors too. So we have author, and then these are going to be books. Why are you upset? You're upset. Oh, cannot move out of it. I'm okay with a reference to them. And now we take a look at author. So this is going to be author. Tracking. Okay, that works. Let's try this again. Okay, so for the author, we have the author model, which is name one book, model. Okay, and then we get that one book. Okay, great. And now if I do the second one, so let's say I cheat and I say, hey, find by ID 3. Now we have the author named multiple books, and that has 2 books in here. So the expensive book and the unavailable book. Nice. Okay. I think this is working. Okay. Now obviously I want to change this back. This will hit me really bad if I don't put that back. And the other place that I really need to change is in routers. This is hard coded too, so we need to get the path variable. The path variable is going to be that ID. So what is that? This is going to be a it's not enum, it's a struct. Get one author path. And then I pass in this ID here. Expected. Okay, so we get the path, get the ID. Okay, that should still be fine. This still shouldn't be passing, I believe. Oh, but now it's not compiling. Get one author. Let's see. So we're getting the state out, then I'm trying to get the path, so the path isn't happy. What did I do wrong with this? Okay, so on extractors. Do you have a path? No, I have to go to extract. So the JSON, okay, so path. Oh, it's a lot easier than I was thinking about. Okay, never mind. I was thinking about query params with this, not the other one. So in router, so I don't need you. It's gonna be path will be the ID, and this will be an I32. Like that. There we go. Okay, so then this is grabbing. Oh, interesting. So we can see the full query that it's doing. So select all these things. From there, where it breaks it out into the thing, and then we're getting one book. Okay, so that's what we wanted. And then failing test is good because that lets us know where we're starting with tomorrow. All right, so what do we do here? We're getting, I guess, like we created the relationship. Books and authors, and getting authors with books. All right, I'll go ahead and push that up. As it's in the title, today is a short stream day. It's Wednesday. It's my day to go into the office, which is why I have to go. Why I'm actually a little bit late right now. Usually I end around 6:45, but we got really set up here. So with that being said, tomorrow should be a full day. So tomorrow on Friday, I'll be back around 6 a.m. Mountain Time. And then the plan is to stream until 8:45. So that gives us like 2 hours, 45 minutes, a lot longer. And hopefully we should get with a good pace. So thanks again, Zoom, for the help with this. This was super great. Yeah, that's all I've got. So have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.